That might have fixed things. The camera might just be bad. I don't know. Ooh, man. It's really faint. Yeah. Okay. So, do I have the stream popped out already still? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. We're just gonna have to bear with me. I don't have a microphone attached to the phone right now because it's currently resting on the audio port and I don't have a Bluetooth. This is a very improvised setup. It's currently sitting on my exercise bike. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Okay. Put that over there for right now. Okay, so this is what we're gonna make today. Put that a little bit closer. I apologize in advance. I don't think I can turn this thing sideways. I might be able to. Mess my angle up though. It kind of works. See what happens there. Oh, that's much easier to see. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Then scooch, scooch, scooch. Scooch her back over. That's a lot easier here now. There's something blocking the camera though. Almost out of the shot. Now it's kind of precarious. There, I should be good. Alright, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Okay, let's get started. This should be a fairly quick one. I don't really have a whole lot of time to stream today. The last thing is this may be the last stream for a bit of time. Okay, there we go. Just because I've got to go back to work here soon. My vacation's almost up. And I need to start getting ready to teach again. Okay, so we need B1 and AA. Yeah, this guy should be a lot simpler than the app guy here. I think these guys in the shot a little bit. I don't know. I might take them back out again. See if this works. I don't think they're in the shot still. No, they're not. Okay. I was going to put them to the side then. Because they can't really fit. This is not a pretty small angle. Okay. I think this guy's going to be kind of small. Looking at it. Just the bees. Okay, so we need B1 15 and 16. And that's these guys right here. Before we begin, I'm going to push this out a little bit more. I don't want to be off screen or off camera like last time we did this. See how this looks. A little closer. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get right there. Okay. I would put music on, but unfortunately Twitch is very anal about their DMCA right now. Which sucks, because this is probably pretty boring to watch without it. Yeah, it's gonna be a real little guy. Holy cow. He's gonna be dinky. Alright, next we need A14s. Nice one here. If I could do a top-down thing, I would, but unfortunately, I don't have the rigging for that. Like I said, it's just sitting on my exercise bike right now. Okay, A14. Trying not to block out the camera with my arms. The nice thing about this is now that I know that the phone can actually function for a streaming device, I just need to figure out how to get it put together with my computer. Okay, this will go facing out like so. I see. Okay, so these guys go in here like this. I suppose it'd be a lot easier if it was over my shoulder. Then you could kind of see what I'm looking at instead of trying to fight me for being able to see it. Oh, we need A13 too. It's probably not the best model to do since it's so small as well. Oh well. This guy slots in like this. There we go. Nice clean snap. And I feel like immediately after doing that I should put something in there. It looks like there should be a hole there. No, maybe not. Okay, C1, A22, and PC7. Let's find A22 first. A22. Or these let's B1. This is right here. A22. Here we are. One of these days I'm going to get around to doing the matte finish on my other two. It's taken me a good deal of time to actually get around to it. PCs. That's what these is. I still need to put some decals on them both. I was gonna say, if only I had some music to play. Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the problem with that. There's that piece there. It looks like it should go down further. So I could play music live right behind me, and it would be kind of hard to hear. Or I could play it on my phone, and that would overpower the microphone. So it's really kind of a catch-22. Let's like that. And then we need C1. This is C2. Here's C1. A's. Plus, I just don't want to get a D strike either. That's the other problem here. God, there's no way for me to test it either. Like, I could try and play something on my computer here. The laptop's right next to me. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to tell how loud it is and whether or not it's overpowering me on the microphone, which is already pretty faint. Forgive the pun. So I think we're just going to leave it no music for right now. As much of a bad taste in my mouth that puts, I don't know. I could like play something from the kitchen, but I doubt that'd even turn out very well. One of these days I'll figure it out. I think the next big step is to wire my phone into my computer so I can run everything through OBS and actually be able to control the volume and not just live with it. Which will take far more planning than the 20 minutes I put into this. That's a nice snap. So that's his little torso all done. Now we're going to work on his helmet. He's going to be a really small guy. Okay, next up is A. $23. And that's a sticker too. Okay, oh my gosh, that is a really small piece. Almost went to the ether there. That's the visor right there. It's about the size of a Cheerio. And it wants us to put the sticker on it too. 1 and 2. Okay. This is going to be a pain in the ass. So A goes in front. Not entirely sure why I need to do this properly. I just hate stickers so much. I mean, this guy is so tiny. I doubt anyone's ever going to notice it. Like seriously, like what's the difference between this and like a spin and a paint? You know, just like a little bit of paint will solve this whole ordeal, and you wouldn't have to print anything. And the sticker just barely fits on this thing. The plastic ring is so small. Okay. So there's the eyeball. So it's got two apparently. There's one on each side. Not entirely sure why yet, because the helmet's going to cover half of it. That to the side, throw that in the trash. Okay, next we need B1, which is on here. B1 19. And then in pops the guy. So bizarrely, with something this small, you can still rotate the eyepiece. See that little nub there? That's what that's for. Not exactly easy to do though. I'm just gonna leave them forward, I guess. Yeah, you gotta really grab it in order to move it, because I think those stickers are actually causing some resistance. Either that I'm actually moving the sticker. Oh yeah, I might be moving the stickers and that's plastic. I don't know. There we go. Okay, we're just gonna leave them looking forward because there's no reason for dynamic posing with this thing. Okay, next up is B20, C10, B120, A2, and C110. So 20 is right here, his little dome. Right there. And you stop working off this side there. C110. Here's C1, yeah, C110's right there. It's weird trying to do this into a camera. You gotta cut the sprues and everything without really looking at them. This is a very small model. Okay, that's gonna go this way. Like that. And then his little head spike is A1 or A2. Maybe it's gonna be very small. Two. Oh, there it is. It's red. Okay. It's right here. Very easy to lose. Very easy to lose. You gotta be really careful. See if he wants to fit in there. There we go. Try not to really damage it. I think it wants to go all the way down. There we go. Just like that. And then we put it all together. There's his noodle. Hold on, I think you can see it a little bit better. Really trying to figure out just what the best way to handle this is on the camera. See if that looks good. Back it up a little bit because the shadow of the bike is in the way. Got that sweet spot right there. There we go. Yeah, that's a good shot. Okay. Set that off to the side. Oh crap, I missed a step. Yeah, we're supposed to put some stuff in. Alright, so A15. Good thing I wasn't anything I couldn't skip. A15, A15, A15. 5, 16. Here we go, 15. Yeah, there you go. Some exciting news is I think I found a device. I don't know how I'm going to do this. That will allow my capture card to plug into my older game systems and actually let me play some retro games without an emulator or captured or like anything emulated or ROMmed or otherwise illicit. There we go. Okay, and thinking about it, I'm definitely for emulation and ROMs, 100%. But this whole thing might demonstrate to some people just how arduous of a task it is and how much money you have to invest to actually get the original hardware functioning the way it's supposed to, and to the point you can actually possibly record or stream it. So that'll happen Friday. The problem is I don't know if I'll actually have time to stream it. That's the other problem with work starting up and training starting up here soon. I just genuinely do not know if that's going to work. I also have a 360. I've been kind of toying ideas around with. I could try and find some old 360 games sometime and see how those play. I'm pretty sure I still have Oblivion somewhere. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. So the bottom goes down like this. No, other way. It's really difficult to see that picture. And then I'm pretty sure. Okay, that ought to be good. And then we snap the head on. Like that. There we go. We're getting there. Put him right there in a sweet spot for a second. I don't know why I have stream delay on my own stream, but I do, so. Okay. Now we're going to work on his shoulder pads. So B1 and 2 and A30. B2, 1, 3, B2, 2 twos, and a 30. Do not cut that nub off, it says. B1, 2. I see what it's saying. It says don't cut this right here. You see that? So we're not going to cut it. We're going to cut just underneath it. And you know, honestly, if we get to that point where I can stream old video games and make models and maybe do some stuff outside, outdoors with my phone, that's really all I've ever wanted out of this channel. Like, I can't emphasize enough being able to stream and record a Sega Saturn, and also find, like, I have a plan to, well, I shouldn't discuss it, but I have a plan to play games that weren't normally available for the Sega Saturn, without an emulator, without a ROM, kind of, and oh, I see. These are two same pieces. On the console, without the use of any digital functions, you know. So that's kind of a goal of mine that's been culminating over, I want to say, the last 5 or 6, no, maybe even 7 years now. It's been a long time passion of mine to get this stuff to work, and I feel like once I do, it'll kind of justify my investment in these old game systems too, a little bit more. I'm really lucky that broke off easy. Alright, so we need A30. You know, because at least then I can say, well, I did something with them. They weren't just sitting in my basement collecting dust. That's what I'm going to say anyway. That's snapped off. A30 or A31? Oh, I see right here. We'll see if those get DMCA'd or not. I don't know. Most of my stuff's going to be on Sega systems, not necessarily Nintendo systems. I don't think I have a Nintendo system when I think about it. And honestly, where I'm sitting, I'm kind of over it. You know, I've got a Saturn, I've got a Sega, I've got a PlayStation. I don't really feel the need to go and invest in a actual N64. I don't really feel the need to invest in a Super Nintendo again. And I had one, and I had a Nintendo player. I might get a Nintendo player or a Super Game Boy, so I can play some Game Boy games on stream. That would be really fun. But I'm not one of those people who invest $600 in a game system. It's just, that's not feasible for me. There we go. There's a shoulder pad. Kind of. It's supposed to be one anyway. I'm not one of those people who needs everything closed in box, you know. Like if I have the box, especially for Sega games, because Sega's always had those really nice plastic clamshell VCR kind of things, or the jewel cases and all that, then, you know, I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to go out of my way to buy things. As far as I'm concerned, this is mostly an endeavor in historical preservation to me. Just to kind of show how the hardware functioned and all that, you know. Okay, those are done. Now we need C2 and B5. Use B5. And then C23. Where is C's? I see. It's weird. It says there should be two. Oh, there are two. Okay. This one's kind of strange. It basically gave you two of the same sheets. Kind of. I don't know. a bit weird. There's two of the same pieces, but they're on different sheets. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like this one's over here. And then this goes on this way. Maybe. Oh, I see. There's a flat. That's weird. There's a flat piece. You can kind of see it right there. And then the peg has also got a flat space on it too, so it only goes on one way. I don't know why do you need that. Seems a bit superfluous to me. There we go. And then also has a flat piece. There. Like that. And I guess those will get set aside for right now. We'll do it again. Okay, just think about it now. It pisses me off. I sold off my Sega CD. I sold off my Super Nintendo. I had a bunch of really nice stuff, guys. I had a bunch of really cool things I could have shown you. It's all gone now. All I can hope is that I'll make it up, or I'll find it again someday, and not have to pay out the ass. 18, 19, and 31. Like I had a JVC XI, which was a off-brand Sega Genesis and Sega CD combination, and I found it for like $150 or something like that, which was, you know, for an old game system, it's asinine. But you look at that thing on eBay, they go for like $500, $600. So there's no way I'm ever gonna find that again. It's impossible for me. I'm just making myself sad. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Boy, that's weird. They put a lip right next to where you need to cut. All right. A31 is gonna go up like this. It's gonna face. So if you hold it like that, it's gonna go like this. Okay, so I did have it the right way. Oh, I see. It's the weird joint piece. So you got that right there. Set that right there for a second. Let me check something really fast. Weird, never came up. Let's put that in the right channel. guess we could finish. God, there's a lot of steps to this. So we're working on his arm now. Where's the other piece? I guess this is it. Kind of going off the rails here. It's always good to just completely disregard what the instructions tell you. Especially something as small. There we go. 2 arm biddies. Next we need C11. There we go. Put that guy to the side right now so I don't mix them up. Alright. Nice little elbow cap. And then 6 and 7, maybe 1. Interesting. I don't think that's a piece of it. This does need to go up a little higher. There we go. We're missing that satisfying click. Maybe. It's just not acting like it wants to go in. I hope that is the right piece there, so this piece has to go on the back. But it doesn't want to go all the way. I wonder why. Just gotta keep hiking this thing up. God damn. It should be as high as it needs to go. There we go. Yeah, that's a perfect fit now. Snug as a bug. There. There's something stopping. I think it might be this screw piece here. Exact knife. Just a tiny piece of plastic that's stopping it from coming together cleanly. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. That's an arm. Okay. Now, let's see. A20, A21. That'll fix a lot. Okay, and then A32 and 33. Yeah, that's much better. Ah, spiky bits now. Cool. I'm not gonna lie. Half the reason why I even like this thing, I haven't watched G Gundam yet. I know it's pretty cool, but it's kind of silly. But the reason why I got this particular model, half of it was the weapon, the kind of club machine gun, and the other half is because of the spikes. I like the spikes on. Okay, so these go in the bottom. Facing this way. I don't think it may not really matter. Oh, no, it does. Hold on a minute. We'll see if I screwed it up. Nice clasp. Ooh, this a little crease right there on that spike. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's kind of bugging me. All right. A5, A24, A28. Hands. It's 24 and 28. Okay. From the few clips I've seen of the show, I'm not even sure these things were really in it all that often. Which is sad because their design is really cool. And then A5. Oh, that's a tiny piece. Holy cow. Almost doesn't look like a real piece, honestly. Be real careful. I'll lose that. Okay, so A5 goes in A25. This, I see. Okay, connects there. Take that sprue off, that looks hideous. There we go. And 28 goes on the other side. Oh, that's one piece. Okay. We did need 29. It's not 27. It's weird. There we go. We made a Gundam hand. It's pretty cool. So we're going to do that a few more times. Oh, we need B4. I want to say this is the wrong hand. Maybe, yeah. Wait, no. That's the right hand. It's just the left hand. B, which B? 2, 4. Right now, the only thing I think I can't stream is my capture, or my DS, or my 3DS, but I should be able to figure out something for that. I've got a capture card, and I'm going to get an adapter here very soon. There should be, logically, some way of connecting those things together. We'll see though. I'm not a smart man. Yeah, that is a tiny arm. Holy cow. Oh, I see. There's a little clasp. This thing's got a lot of claw and hook, or hook and bar appendages. There. One arm done. Let's do the other one now. I have to say, I think out of all my models so far, out of all the Gunpla I've got, this fella is the most. He feels the most like an actual Gundam action figure I used to have. You know. He seems to be the most like appropriate size. I don't remember what scale those guys were, but these are all the same scale. I want to say they're all high grade, but the At Guy and the Jagu just feel a little bit bulkier, and I'll have them all side by side once I'm finished up. You'll see what I mean. An interesting thing. There's the gun hand. We're gonna hold on to that for later. And I'm probably gonna replace one of the open arms with that. Just because I like the gun and I want to hold the gun. I don't believe G Gundam is actually in battle operations. I don't know how it could be. It was so damn silly and just weird. I don't think it really translates that well. You never know, though. I could be pleasantly surprised. The sprue is very brittle with this one. It's the second time this has happened. I don't know if it's just the quality of the model itself or the plastic or what, but it's interesting. There we go. Cool. Cool. It's almost like I can kind of see stress marks right there. Oh, that's why. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're almost meant to snap off. That's interesting. Like some little engineering hitch allowed them to add a breaking point to it. Weird. I don't know. Okay, start putting things together here before they go missing. See how the stream's looking. Okay, there's a hand. Put that to the side. We need that brown piece. There we go. Then we need to get his spiky bits. Spiky bits. Then after that, all we've really got to do is his legs. We're done. Uh-oh. It'll actually be done sooner rather than later. 1 second. I think my phone's about to die. Always a good plan to start streaming when you're at 30% battery. I figured we'd fly right through the battery juice on this thing. I'll put that there. Now the problem is whether or not this cord will charge it properly. Alright. Did I mention what's going on? Oh, I have it sitting on a fucking battery. That's funny. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me mess with something. %. Holy crap. You gotta jiggle it just right. There we go. Now it's charging. Now I have to fix the angle. And now you can see my coffee. Okay. That should work. We're not going to mention that ring. That's not there. Okay, back to it. Get this out of shot too. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah. So far, we've not hit any really bad snags like the Act Guy, which is good. This may be the one part, though. Just get this little itty-bitty guy all the way up. I think that's as high as he's supposed to go. Yeah, a nice click that time. That was much easier than the first one. Now we know what we're doing. This way. So this one has to go this side. Wait, no, that was the right way. Left and rights on these models, they really screw me up. Oh, yeah, that's cool. If you put it on the wrong way, you can just flip it around. Which I think I did, so it needs to go this way. Okay. This goes on here. Oh, we're missing a piece, aren't we? This piece. gently, gently. That didn't go. Didn't take. There we go. Then we're going to give him his handy hand. Finger gun hand. And this shoulder does not want to stay on. There we go. Cool. Now he's limbed. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Sit there and think about what he's done. God damn, this shoulder blade. Okay, hold on. Something is not cooperating here. There we go. There we go. Now we're working. That's much better. A bit of sprue there. It's bugging me. Oh. Right, he's gonna hang out. Let's work on his legs next. Weird. This guy's working on the feet first. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it says you can rotate the visor all the way around, but you really can't. I don't get it. Okay, A9, A3, A4. We do it on time. Alright. A9, A3, A4. There's a 9. A3, A4. More little itty bitty pieces. Really gotta be careful. You ever think about Legos, like how well they kind of prepared you for life to not lose little things? Okay, so this A4, the big one goes on this side. Like, imagine if you didn't grow up with Legos, all the shit you would have lost. All the little tiny itty bitty things that would have just gone missing completely for one reason or another because you just did not have the wherewithal to know that tiny little things, if given too much force, will fly away and disappear. I can tell you right now, at least one of my revolvers would be permanently bricked. I have a Charter Arms Bulldog from like 1985, I believe, and I was cleaning it one day and I took the cylinder release latch off. What I didn't know that it was under spring tension and a little tiny spring and piston was in there. And that little spring and piston flew off into the wild blue yonder, and I actually had to call Charter Arms to get replacement. Which I'm honestly lucky they even picked up my phone call. Charter Arms has not been known to stick around all that long, so I got lucky. They were also super nice. They sent me a really cool little tool to help you put the cylinder release latch back together, which I think I still have somewhere downstairs. So, moral of the story for that, kids, don't take your revolvers apart unless you know what's in there. They're not the most complex weapons in the world, but damn, you lose something. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna allow me to amend that. Don't take your revolvers apart unless you know what you're doing. Unless you absolutely know the mechanics of how the thing functions, because one small thing can break. One small thing can be in the wrong place, and the gun is bricked permanently. All right, so we need B10. This piece. Okay, now this guy is not gonna, yeah, he is gonna go through there, even though it doesn't really fit. No, he's gonna go on this piece. That's a much snugger fit. Yeah. This guy is gonna go up here, facing which way? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Then put them together. Shit. No. Because I think I took the wrong piece off. Got it. Okay. Now I get to play patty cake and figure out which piece goes on the right way. Did I get it this time? Survey says yes, I did. Maybe? Why is there a slot in the back? Oh, I see. I'm always very paranoid before I clasp things together. I want to make sure I absolutely have them right. Again, I apologize, guys, for no music, but you know Twitch right now. I would love to find a different streaming service, honestly. Twitch, just like, I don't know. I know I'm not really high on any priority list for them to show that someone is streaming them assembling a Gundam at 9 in the morning, but I don't know. Not a huge fan of the site. Unfortunately, besides YouTube, there's not really any otherwise alternative. Here goes another breakaway piece. So until that pops up, I'm just stuck here. Playing by their stupid rules. Hoping I'm not going to get the DMCA strike for no reason. Oh, that really burned. Like, I keep talking about it. It just really burns me. Of all the things to bug me about streaming, the fact that you can't play music anymore is like the most damning. Because it's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You hang out with your friends, you put some music on, right? It's nice to have something in the background. right now it's just silence. It's just me constantly talking until I stop talking, and then it's silence again. Like, what are you supposed to do? I could probably, honestly, I'll get away with it because no one watches these damn things anyway. So I could just say fuck it, but I don't know. Maybe on the next time I do a Gunpla stream, which I'm not entirely sure when I'll do that. These little guys aren't cheap, you know. And I'm kind of... This will be number 3 and beginning to run out of space for them. What a weird piece. That right there goes in there. Isn't that weird? Like, I get why, it's just such a strange design. Now, if by some miracle I'm able to somehow stream over the weekend and use a capture card, I've honestly hit all my goals for the summer. To do a Gunpla stream, to get my internet fixed and actually be able to stream functionally. I have a capture card, so hypothetically once I get a computer that can function with it, I can stream some decent, like, current gen or I guess last gen now, shit. Stream some decent games. And then maybe stream some retro games too, off the console. That would be so cool. And I guess those aren't just goals for the summer, that's just goals in general, you know? We're not going to lose this piece, okay? I want you guys to watch that for me. Don't let it get away. Alright, so we're going to throw the front on of the leg, and I don't think it matters. Yeah, kneecap. Very important piece of the Gundam. Always got to have your knee guards. What are those things? Shin guards? Just in case you get kicked in the shin. Or shot at. Or cut with a laser sword, because, you know, any amount of armor protects against those things in Gundam. Unless you're an important character, you're usually dead after one of them. I think that's why I like battle operations, because you don't normally die after one hit, you know, and it forces the franchise to acknowledge that yes, these are giant armored mechanized things. They're not just going to pop spontaneously. You do have to give them some attributes. Okay, this is saying 11 and 13 just, oh wait, feet. We need feet now. Okay. So that piece, and then C7 and C8. Oh crap, I took it off too much. Shit. I'm gonna have to sand that. Cut too deep. Well, I don't think I was gonna notice it, honestly. I don't think it matters which foot. No, it doesn't. I think the other reason why I like this guy is it reminds me of some of the Middle Eastern frame or suits. Mobile armor? I think they're mobile armor. And Gundam Wing. think the Arabic nations had their own native designs, and one of them was just like this giant floating set of legs and guns attached to them. I always loved that thing. I think it's like an elephant, might be misremembering. I don't know, but I'd like to add that to my collection of brown boys because apparently that's the theme I'm going for. Just all the brown suits. This reminds me, I need to edit together when I did the Act Guy. Or at least cut that video out, like the really shitty PowerPoint I made that never actually worked. Okay. Cool. So I can put it together, playlist with this guy. I had to delete my editor because my computer is just pulling out of space right now. There was some update that apparently took like 600 megabytes, and my poor computer has none of that. So it's been on the struggle bus since then. Okay. Yeah, we're back to B11 and 13. Honestly, I think unfortunately the next big investment I have to make to stream is a decent computer, which I've kind of been, I guess, fortunate that I haven't had to yet, because Lord knows nothing's cheap these days. I don't think I'm gonna get like a gaming computer though. I just need something with enough either RAM or CPU or not hard. I don't think hard drive space. I don't know. I need to look up what native hard drive space does to a computer's processing speed, because I think it does slow it down pretty significantly. Like I thought my previous concept had that's something that goes in there. Damn it. There has to be something that goes in here. Like look at that. Oh no, never mind. I had gotten a laptop under like assumption that I have like a 2 terabyte hard drive or external, and then a whole bunch of other things that I could just save things on. You know, I wouldn't have to save anything to the system itself. I could just run programs off the external. It's not really seemed to be the case though. I may have been incorrect in that assumption. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to get yet. I'm either going to get... I don't want a full desktop. I don't have the space for that. I don't have the time for that. I'm not about to build something. My life just does not allow for that. But I would like to have some kind of PC that's a little more high performance. Because that's honestly the only thing stopping me at this point from being able to record and do really good things. That, and I guess a nice microphone too. I get a decent mic, like a directional mic, and I am... Shit, that's on the floor. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we got lucky. That didn't fly off. I must be set for streaming. I just, I need the time. That's what's killing me now, is I just don't have any more time to stream. This is 6. I feel like I know I'm definitely repeating things at this point, but No one's in the chat. Barely anyone's watching, and I have no music. So you're stuck with my rambling. Little bits, little bits. This is gonna be kind of meticulous. These guys seem pretty. Oh, guess not. I was gonna say they seem kind of finicky about how they want to go in. A lot of forward thinking into this model about what happens if you do happen to put things in the wrong direction. You know? Nice little things. I like to see it. Okay, now. Yeah, that seems right. That's kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of detail in there for something you're never really going to see all that much of. Weird. This just seems like it's not fitting in right. Let's try the other one. There we go. There is a satisfying snap to it. Yeah. A lot of detail you'll never see. There we go. Cool. Cool. Got the legs done. He is not going to be big. He's going to be a little boy. Alright, now I got to get his crotch in. I don't see where they did the crotch. Oh, that's so weird. Where's his crotch at? Up on this side. Yeah. Crotch is in color. I don't know why. It's nice though. It's generally a nice illustration. Okay. Did I miss a step? I feel like I missed something here. Oh, yeah. Very end of how to put his crotch together. 17, 18, and C13. Alright, that was done. Interesting. A little crotch stash. A little honey mustard. Alright, now we flip the color. Now we need 12 and A1. That's that red piece. Hey Claire. We're just about done here. We got a few bits left. How you doing? Where does this go? Oh, it goes on the front of A1. Okay. Big red crotch. Okay, snap that easy. And now we're going to snap it in the front. Like that. Oh, this isn't a crotch piece, this is a butt piece. It's a butt plate we got there. Alright, then the last PC7 is going to go on top. And then C2 of 1. And C14 on the back somewhere. Okay. Interesting. Still some pieces left though. What are these for? No? Huh. Okay. We're gonna have to do our ritual of finding all the pieces that are left and cutting them out to figure out what they do. Next Gunpla I'd like to find is I'd like to do a transforming one next. So something from Zeta or Double Zeta. I'd really like to find Drosy. I love the Drosy. But not the Drosy, Gaza D. It's a mobile suit that transforms into a plane and a cannon. It's very cool. There we go. There we go. There's his crotch. And now, oh wait, we're missing C14. The other top of the butt plate. Go. Yeah, I like how it's layered. That's pretty cool. Put his legs in. Hypothetically. And finally, ta-da! He's finished. Oh, crap. Gotta be gentle with this guy, apparently. His joints aren't very secure. Okay. Gun next. Gun's gonna be pretty easy. But then we've got some mystery pieces we need to figure out. I was thinking, oh, if I end this early today, I might be able to go for a run before I have to go pick my son up, but then I realized county fair's in town. I can't go run down there. Kind of sucks. Here's his gun. And we're going to put this in his hand if we can. Yeah. That's funny. He shall wield it like a club. Oh, I see. So his... Okay, hold on. He can wield it like a club like this. Let me put this on without him holding it. Like that, right? So it is a club weapon or a spiky dildo. But if you want to hold it like a gun, you slip it in like so. Kind of fighting those spikes on this guy. Not the best design. Let's turn. Yeah, there we go. Gotta turn the arm up. Oh, that's so weird. He's almost got to hold it by the side. Huh. Very strange. I don't know. Okay. Let's figure out what the rest of this stuff is, because I've got... Looks like 4 pieces left. 5. Okay. So... Oh, okay. Apparently I missed a step here. He's got little booty guards on his feet. So he does kind of transform. Slightly. I'll show you this in a second here. These guys go on the back here. When was this stepped at? If I can just slap these on really fast without it being an issue. I don't know. I don't really know how you're supposed to. Fuck. There we go. Okay, not that bad. Okay, so that's him right there. Fully completed. In his glory. Tiny. Itty bitty. I don't know if this is accurate to actual size or this is just how big they all were. He does have a transforming mechanism. Let me get these last 2 pieces cut out. And I will show you that. I don't know if you can really call it a transformation though. How's the volume, by the way, Claire? I was kind of trying to listen in on myself, but since I had to charge my phone, I don't know if it's actually good still. Alright, that's gone. So what these pieces I'm cutting off are right now are actually kind of replacement booties with little feets. And they're just 2 pieces each. That's it. That's all there is to them. So these replace his feet. Like so. I'm not gonna let that bother me. Take his gun away for a second. Keep the shoulders in. Then you take his feet off. Put these guys on. So I kind of like the look of these, honestly. A little bit stumpy. Like that. And then you're supposed to do this. Hypothetically. His legs are supposed to go back if this thing wasn't blocking it. You're supposed to turn this. This is kind of an issue. His little butt flap got in the way here. Somehow. I don't know how you're supposed to get that out without a pair of clippers. There we go. Okay. Butt flap in the proper position, and now he just... Maybe? The legs didn't pop off. They're supposed to go straight back. Like straight back, but how the fuck is that supposed to work? Are they supposed to go in? Okay, maybe I did have it wrong. Maybe the butt flap does have to go in on the inside. Yeah. You have to reconnect this leg. I understand the intent. Let me try something here. It's supposed to turn all the way up. Like there's the idea right there. Problem is the leg may have been assembled wrong now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that might be it. Hold on a second here. I may have put in the knee joints on the wrong way. Now, how to get this thing apart without destroying it is the question. Oh, shit. I am about to destroy this thing. Holy crap. Strain the peg. It's not good. You don't ever want to bend the plastic the wrong way. Okay. So this piece is what's causing the problem. Now if we flip it, what will happen? Flip it around and yeah, there we go. Okay. That's what needs to happen. Yeah, okay. Now we can actually do the thing we want to do. Put all the pieces back on. It's going to suck to have to do this again on the other side. For a kind of not so good transformation. But that explains the knee. How I was saying that there's a lot of detail in that knee that really was never going to see the light of day. That explains it. Because it's supposed to... God, all these little bits just get in the way of everything else. You know what? Let's just take this off. Do it right. It's just all the little pieces. I'm pretty sure the flap has to go out. Always nice when you finish a model, you have to immediately take it all apart again just to figure this out. Baby's first transformer. I might also have the joints going the wrong way too. You know what? Let's fix that too. This may be the other problem. These joints may have to flip around so that that big bulk of metal there, or that big bulk of plastics on the opposite end, and not like colliding with the flaps. This is the one I fixed. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All that. For honestly kind of a crappy transformation. Let's be straight here. I guess it's supposed to be like a space mode or something. I don't know. Let's fix the other bits, and then we'll call it quits. Yep, not a bad model. Honestly, particularly like, this would be a really good one for beginners. I was able to fly through it in about almost 2 hours, a little less. So, would not be that bad for someone new to Gunpla. There he is, in all his glory. I might actually have to do something about these cups, I don't know. Spaceman stupid. Like, just, I don't know. They're being pretty blatant about it. And as far as I know, there might be other stuff to do with this guy. Let me look here. We'll leave him the Goldie Explorer. Because I think there was a few different variants of this thing. I know there's like a spider version. Yeah, doesn't look like it. That would be a different model. Okay, he's done. Let me reconfigure him back into land-based combat. And I'll set him with the other guys, so we get a nice look at how he compares size-wise. His little feet have a tendency to bow in. I'm not entirely sure why. Actually, all of them has a tendency to kind of have pigeon-toed. That's weird. I've got the... Couldn't be. Hold on. I got the legs on the wrong sides. There's no way they could account for that, right? I think it's to do with the knees. The fact that there's that piece in there holding it all together and the knees can't really... There's no horizontal movement whatsoever. It's just straight left to right. So he's just kind of... He's stuck being a little bit bow-legged. It's weird. No real good way to position him. He looks like he's slouching. Like, you see that? Like that picture right there? I don't think I can get him to do that pose. It's barely. It's like an Elvis kind of thing. Like, just because his knees will not fucking move. They can't. It's weird. Okay. Overall, not bad. Did not take me long at all. Okay, so there's the Death Army. This stuff. Death Army. That guy. Juagu. So, how can I phrase this? And it might just be because these guys are particularly small or short. But the proportions on them are different. He's just small. You know, like the Akai, the Jagu, they're stumpy by design, right? They're supposed to be kind of like that. I don't know. Like, just setting them all next to each other, he's just minute. That might just be how he's supposed to be in the anime. But I mean, look at that. See what I mean? He's just dinky. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's supposed to be the same scale as home. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is all I had for today. Unfortunately, it might be all I have for the summer. Okay. Have some fun with it. If it is the end of my streaming for the summer, it's a good way to end, I think. Yeah. Some good things in the future here coming up. I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see what the Jag has to say. They're supposed to be hulky? I don't know, man. Like, I have to go back and watch some of the G5, see if they're supposed to be the same size as everybody. It could just be the Act guy and the Jag are actually much bigger than I thought they were, you know? Because Jagu is definitely supposed to be like a siege engine, and they all have like those two have blasters in them. They have mega particle cannons, so I think that might just be bulky. I don't know. Maybe it's my scale that's skewed. I'll have to go get like a Zac or two or something. So yeah, cool things coming up in the future. I'm much closer to some goals now than I was last year. The internet's been fixed. I'm very happy for that. I can actually stream well now. All that's coming down to is if I ever have time to do so. So I'm going to call the stream here. It's been almost 2 hours. And I will see you guys next time I'm able to stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know later on, Taylor. I need some feedback from you and anyone else watching how the stream looks too. Whether or not there's any frame drops or blur or anything like that, just so I know. Because this is, let me grab the phone here and show you what I'm dealing with. This was my stand. That's what I was dealing with. This was how I was able to keep the thing in position. So yeah. Obviously, there's more professional ways to get that figured out, but, you know, kind of impromptu. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to cut it here.